I'm fine. We're fine too.
All right. So the questions which I'm going to ask, first of all, Fatima, you answer one question to me. You will be explaining about the function of pulmonary artery. Just hold on for a minute. I'm going to assign the questions to everyone. Okay, now. Next, Priyanka, you will be explaining about the function of pulmonary vein. That is your question, Priyanka. Third question, Abu Bakr, you will be explaining about the function of septum. All right. Who else has joined the class?
Salman.
Okay. And anyone else?
Aman.
Aman. Okay, okay. So Suleiman will be telling me about the role of valves in the heart. What function do they perform? So Suleiman will be explaining this topic. And then Aman, you will be explaining about that you will be explaining about superior vena cava. All right. So you guys start answering it. Yes, come on.
Should I
Sir.
answer?
Yeah, anyone can begin. Okay, Abu Bakr, let's continue from you.
So the septum helps keep the oxygen rich blood from the lung from
Keeps the
mixing
okay, okay.
it keeps the rich oxygen rich blood from the lungs from mixing with the
Mhm.
oxygen blood.
Good. So it is basically separating the chambers now. It is separating the chambers of the heart, getting it, and prevents the oxygenated bloods from mixing with the deoxygenated blood, right now. So thereby it
Yes,
is very important. Good.
and it prevents blood from flowing back to the heart after.
Mhm. Yes. After blood would have been pumped out of you, mean to say, right?
Yes, sir.
After blood
After
would have been pumped out of it. Good. Next.
Sir.
Yeah.
Pulmonary veins collect oxygen,
Hmm.
blood from our lungs to
Okay.
and carry it to our heart.
Okay. It would be more appropriate to say oxygenated blood. Okay. Now oxygenated
Okay.
blood. Yeah. Good. Next, Fatima or Aman, Suleiman. Come on, everyone should be
Sir.
answering this. Yeah.
The deoxygenated blood goes through our pulmonary arteries.
Hmm.
And
From where to where?
from our lungs to our heart.
No, that is incorrect. That's the function of the pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein would be bringing the blood from the lungs towards the heart, and that would be oxygenated blood. First of all, Fatima, tell me, as you say, that it would be carrying deoxygenated blood, meaning very high concentration of carbon dioxide will be present in this blood, in this artery, right? So it should be going towards the heart, no? So that it can be refilled with oxygen. The blood in it can be refilled with oxygen, and carbon dioxide can be taken away from it. Logically think of it and answer it again.
Sir, can I tell?
No, no, let Fatima answer. Yes, Fatima.
Yes.
So where should the flow of blood be happening here? From the heart towards the lungs? Huh? isn't it? It should be from the
Yes.
heart towards the lungs.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, next, Suleiman, explain the role of valves present in the heart and where else is valve present in our body apart from the heart.
Sir, I wrote my answer in the chat box.
See, unfortunately, the problem is that today my PC ran into a problem and thereby I couldn't see your answers in the chat box. It would be really nice of you if you can just answer it in the class, Suleiman. Yes,
Yes, sir. It prevents the backflow of blood.
prevents the backflow of the blood. Okay, good. And Suleiman also named the different chambers of the heart. What are the upper chambers of the heart called as, and what are the lower chambers of the heart called as? What is the name of the upper chambers of the heart and the lower chambers of the heart? Yes. Anyone else?
Sir, 1 second.
Okay. Aman, you answer your question. What is the function of superior vena cava? Yes, Suleiman, you there? I mean to say, Aman, you there in the class now? Okay. Anyone else would like to explain the function of the superior and anterior vena cava? Just the superior vena cava. Just answer this much.
Sir, one of them is ventricles, right?
One
And I
of them
don't
is
remember the
ventricle.
second one.
Okay.
I
Anyone
think
else?
it's atria, right?
Sir,
Atria.
can I?
Yeah. Atria or atrium.
Yes.
Very good. Very good then. Okay. What about the superior vena cava? Who'd like to answer this? For reference, I can show you an image of this.
Uh, deoxygenated blood from
Hmm. Okay. So it would be
upper half
bringing the
body.
good, bringing the deoxygenated blood from upper half of the body. Very good. All right. So let us continue from to the next topic. Now we would be learning about the excretory system. Okay, now. So different organisms, like once the food have been digested in their body, once they would have taken up the food, right now, so that needs to be expelled from the body, right? The different unwanted materials produced in our body that can, if it were to be accumulated in our body, it will be very toxic. So thereby it has to be secreted from your body. So that for that purpose, we have got excretory system. Just like so far we have had learned about the circulatory system. So far, what did we learn? We did learn about the circulatory system where we have learned different things. In this, we have learned about the components of blood. Right now, in transportation in humans, we have learned about circulatory system where we learned about components of blood and the human heart and how it functions. We did also learn about transportation taking place or circulatory system, although it is absent in the case of simple animals like hydra, right now, or sponges. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There
And
network issues, sir.
okay, okay, Priyanka. Yeah, I felt that you are having some network issue. And some jellyfishes also. So there, the transportation system is relatively very simple, and it is dependent upon diffusion, a process of diffusion, where we learn that there will be movement of molecules or substances or nutrients from a place of higher concentration to a place of lower concentration, from a place where it is available in higher quantity to a place where it is available in lower quantity. So all those things we have learned. Now we are going to be learning about excretion system in the animals. Right now, particularly in humans, and later on we'll be learning that in some other animals as well. Okay. And in this, we are going to be learning about some very basic and interesting concepts. So let us go to that part of the chapter. So in the following image, you can see different animals would be having excretory system. They would be varying from each other, okay, in some way. But excretory system would be basically containing the following basic things. Like in almost different all the organism, we see that there would be a urinary bladder, right? It would contain a urinary bladder. It would contain kidneys. Getting it? It would contain urethra. So different organs would be present there. our main focus would be related to the excretory system in humans only. Getting it now? So you guys would have already learned in the previous classes, where you'd have learned that apart from the kidney, our skin is also participating in the function of excretory system. How our skin acts as a excretory organ. Before even we talk about the kidney, which is the main excretory organ in your body, we know that via our skin also we get rid of the waste materials. Right now, sweat. What do we say about sweat? Is
Yes.
it a useful component or isn't it a waste of our body?
Waste
Yeah.
of our body.
Waste of our body, no? Right?
Yeah.
So although the main excretory system in the humans, that is kidney, but apart from that, skin is also said to be an excretory organ. Getting it? Excretory organ. Anyways, so what moments ago I was saying in the beginning about the excretory system, that every living organism, whether it be humans, in fact, whether while we would be after some time we'd be learning about excretory system in the plants also, like how plants would be getting rid of the waste. Have you guys ever imagined that what are the ways in which plants would be getting rid of the waste material produced in their body? Have you ever imagined about that? Yes, any one of you?
So is it through the pores?
Yeah, through the pores. Okay, but how exactly?
So can you say again? I didn't hear.
I was saying that how the plants would be getting rid of the waste material.
Isn't
Like in
it
the
excretion system? It's like if we water them, they'll like open
Hmm.
their pores and take the
Mhm.
water out. Is it like that?
Yes, you are close to the concept. See, the basic concept you are actually trying to explain. I think you're trying to explain about the process of transpiration. Actually,
Yeah.
plants should be excreting harmful waste products via the process of transpiration, right now, which is basically the process of getting rid of water vapor from the surface of the leaf, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Furthermore, you would have seen that certain kind of plants would be releasing waste like raisins, yeah, which is a kind of gum, or latex. You would have heard of latex,
Yeah.
raisins,
Yes.
gums. It would be visible on the bark, on their bark. Furthermore, you know that whenever plants would be shedding the leaves, when the leaves will be falling, so falling of the leaf is also like falling of leaf. That is also one of the way how the plants get rid of the extra waste stored in their body. So plants also get rid of the waste, although the manner in which they would be getting rid of the waste is different from the animals, but they also need to get rid of the waste, because if waste were to accumulate in the body, it will be problematic. Got this now? Okay.
Yes.
Getting back to the topic of excretion system in the humans. So far, as I said, that every living organism would be generating waste in their body, and they have to get rid of it. In humans, we have a system called as excretory system that takes good care of this. Right now, that would be taking care of this. So in humans, we have a
So should we write?
yeah. You guys would be writing down this. Okay, no? So in humans, we have a excretory system that removes the waste from the body. Furthermore, you'll write down it takes care of waste generation and elimination. How much of waste is being generated, how much of waste is being eliminated, all of them would be kind of controlled and coordinated by the excretory system, right now. Furthermore, this system in the human body will be made up of following main parts. So it consist of following structures, we can see. So the structures are as follows. First of all, we have kidneys. How many kidneys? 2 kidneys.
Mm.
Then we have ureters. The one that you see over here, this tube-like structure running down from the kidney till the urinary bladder. That is ureters. You guys write down, just give me a minute.
Sir, like, what's the reason of the ureter being over there? What's the use of it? Hello, sir.
Sorry for the interruption. So write
Sir?
down this much. Yeah.
I was asking
Next.
something. I was saying that what's the reason of the ureter being there?
Which one? Ureter.
The ureter, yeah.
Okay. Ureter would be actually bringing the urine towards this bladder. Okay, na? It would be bringing the
Mhm.
urine into this bladder. Okay, na? Into this pouch-like
Okay.
structure. That is its function. We'll be learning about their function in detail. Okay. So you have ureters or ureters. The number is 2. Then we have urinary or urinary bladder. That is present in 1. Then you have finally the urethra, the passage why it would be removed. First of all, write down all this and do let me know once you guys will be done.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. You guys done?
No, sir.
Okay. Everyone write it fast.
Yes, sir.
What is the shape of this kidney? Look at the shape of the
Sir,
kidney.
bean.
Bean
Yeah,
shaped
sir,
organ.
like
Good.
Sir, what does this mean?
It
It takes care of the waste. It takes care of waste generation and elimination.
And elimination. It consists
Yeah.
of following structures: kidney, ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra.
Yes, sir.
So out of this, kidney is the main organ. It's the main organ of the excretory system of the humans, particularly. Okay, na? So every individual, every healthy individual would be having a pair of kidneys. Right now, by birth, they would be having 2 kidneys present in them. Right. In some cases, people can be born with just 1 kidney. There's although that case is very rare, but that also happens, right?
Sir, can you tell
Furthermore,
again?
I was saying that every individual would be born with with a pair of kidney, right now. But there would be some individuals, like there's a very rare case that some individuals would be born with just 1 kidney. Okay, born
Okay,
with
sir.
just 1 kidney. All of you done writing it down?
Sir.
Okay.
So what?
I was asking whether everyone is done writing this or not.
So I'm in the kidney, like the kidney. I'm in there.
Yeah, please repeat again.
I'm almost done.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. Meanwhile, I listened to a very interesting fact moments of I was saying. As I was saying now that there would be a condition where some of the children would be just born with one kidney. By birth, there would be just one kidney. Okay, no. Particularly that in that situation, what will be happening? Like for an individual, two kidneys are required. But what if only a baby is born with just one kidney? So in that case, that kidney will grow in size. What will it do? It will grow in size, and then it will compensate and perform functions of both the kidneys individually or single-handedly. So its size will increase. Getting what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Hmm. So that also happens. Or in some cases, what might happen, like by birth, both the kidneys would be present, but one of them might be defective and one might not be working properly. So that too also happens. Okay. Now, many of you guys would have heard of the kidney failure. What is the causes behind kidney failure? Ever thought about this? Generally, persons who would be having a very high cholesterol level, uh, would be having a high cholesterol level, or would be kind of having some infections in the kidney, that can lead to this problem. Getting it, guys?
Yes.
Mhm. Okay, by now I think everyone should be done writing it down here. Okay, I'm changing the slide now. If anyone has to write down, please let me know. Okay, I'm changing it now. Furthermore, have a look at this image over here. Hmm. So in this the paragraph, it says the excretory system is a system of organs in living organisms that undergo excretion. The excretory system consists of different organs, as we have learned moments ago, right? But particularly over here, we have got many organs mentioned over here. Getting it? Got this now? So it is basically referring to the same thing which we have learned moments ago. The main diagram is this one, okay, no? Not the other one. Also, if possible, everyone would be required to draw this diagram. Okay, if
So you
possible,
told you will be drawing something, right, today?
yeah, about the kidney I told you guys
So can we
about the
draw?
right
Sure.
now in the class.
Yeah.
I would do one thing. I would provide the screenshot to you guys. Okay, na? I would ask the team to provide the screenshot. There you can, from there you can download it. Okay. Hmm. So furthermore, let us quickly learn about the different organs in short. Okay, now we are not going to go in very depth, just a basic thing about it. Okay. So kidney, the first point would be writing about, it's the main organ of human excretory system. Every healthy individual has a pair of kidney. The third point is that if you were to look at the location now, the location would be kind of like this. If I were to just draw a rough diagram like this, uh, say that this is our rib cage, for example. Try to understand. The drawing might not be perfect, but just try to understand. Okay. Say that this is your rib cage. Okay. So right over here, the location of kidneys are there. It is present right over here. Getting it? What I'm trying to say. That is the location of the kidney. So you guys can notice one thing over here, that this kidney is present. This kidney is present on each side of our just beneath the rib cage, right? Or we can say that they are located on each side of the spine, like in the middle of it. There's a spine also. You guys know about the backbone, right?
Yes.
So it is situated on both the sides of the backbone or the spine. We can see that also. Okay. No? So it's the main organ of the excretory system. Every healthy individual will be having a pair of kidney, but in some rare cases we find that, particularly in the cases of twin children, it happens. Particularly, it's not a very common phenomenon, but in particularly in the case of twin children's, one of them would be suffering from this problem that they would be born with just one kidney. So that sometimes happens. Anyways,
So is it rare to happen?
yes, it is.
Is it rare to happen? Like, is it very rare?
Yeah, it is rare. It is rare, kind of 1 in 1,000 live births, 1 out of 1,000 babies. It is like that. Okay. Even that too, I'm giving you the data in the case of twin babies. 1 out of 1,000 twin babies would be kind of suffering from such problem. Okay. Furthermore, you'd be writing down filtering unit of kidney is nephron. Nephron, only that much. After this, we would be learning about the ureters. So right beneath the kidney, there would be two pipes running down like this, two tube-like structures that we call as ureters.
So should we draw kidney?
See, this diagram is not kind of very good. So thereby, do one thing, just leave one space. And you can draw this diagram after the class. I will be providing the screenshot of this diagram to you guys, okay?
Okay, sir.
Mhm. So write down the following things which we have written over here. The most important thing you guys would be writing about the function of kidney as well. So give this point function of kidney. What is the main function it would be doing? So you guys think of it. Like, what do you guys think? What is the function performed by the kidney? What does it do? Basically, it would be removing the waste product from the blood now and thereby
Yes.
producing the urine, right? So it removes waste from blood and produces the liquid waste, that is urine, and produces urine. Okay. That's all you have to write down about this. Okay. Now, apart from that, it has got some other functions, but we are not going to go there. Like, it has got a main function, one of the function to regulate your blood pressure also, but that is really not important. So next, you would be giving the topic about ureter. Now, down the ureter, in the previous image, you guys would have seen that there's a bladder, this bladder called as urinary bladder, a pouch-like structure which would be temporarily holding the urine. Okay, now, so the kidney would be producing the urine and it would be sending the urine into the ureter, and from like ureter would be carrying it to this bladder, the one that I have highlighted over here. That is a bladder, basically a pouch like structure that would be temporarily storing the urine coming from the kidney via the ureter. Got this what I'm saying?
Sir, what did you wrote in the third line, in the third point?
This one, filtering unit of kidney is nephron, Nephron. Okay guys, write it quickly. So that is urinary bladder. So right now I was telling you about the function of the ureter. Okay. So about the ureter, I said that it comes out of the each kidney and it would be carrying the urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder. So its main function is that it carries urine from kidney to the urinary bladder. That is the thing. That's all about ureters. So far, you guys have understood the things which we have learned. Now, if anyone has any doubts in it, please let me know. Suleiman, you don't have any doubts? Abu Bakr, Priyanka, Fatima, Aman,
No, sir.
everything
No,
is clear
sir.
so far? Good. So
Yes.
urinary blood. Abu, you have doubts?
No,
Okay, okay.
sir, I don't have doubt.
Okay. Now look at this yellow structure, this bag-like structure or a sac-like structure, right? It would be storing the urine, right? Now, until you would be, we would be expelling the urine from the body, it is stored into this, right? Now, until we haven't expelled it from the body for temporary period of time, the urine is stored into this. So the primary function of the urinary bladder is that it stores, or first of all, it would be better to say that it receives the urine from the kidney. So it receives the urine from the ureters, I think we should be saying, because ureters would be bringing it now. So it receives the urine from the ureter and stores it, stores it temporarily. Okay, that is the thing about it. Okay, once all of you would be done, please let me know once you guys would be done writing this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Later on we'll get to know, we'll be for a few minutes we'll be talking about skin, lungs and liver also, right? Now, although we know that lungs are the primary organ responsible for function of breathing, but they are also kind of helping in excretion. How can you justify this statement that lungs are also helping in excretion? Because urine is not the only waste produced in your body, no? Carbon dioxide is also waste produced in your body, no? That has to be removed. So thereby lungs would be performing a function of excretion also, no? Although kidney is the main organ performing the function of excretion, where it would be excreting, secreting the urine, right? Got this what I'm trying to say? But we have organs like in the beginning, as I was talking about skin. Huh? So skin would also be excreting the sweat. In a way, it is also performing excretion. Just like skin, lungs would also be performing excretion, as via the lungs we get rid of carbon dioxide produced in our body. Okay, do let me know once everyone is done. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Also, I still haven't received syllabus from all of you. So those of you who have got the syllabus, make sure that you share the syllabus at your earliest. Okay. Yes, Fatima, what is the function of ureter we have learnt about moments ago without
Oh,
looking at the
so,
screen?
oh yeah, sir. It like from the kidney, you like what's the name of the line, sir? Ureter, right?
Ureter, ureter.
Yeah. From the ureter, it goes to the pouch, the pouch thing,
Hmm.
and then what happens? The excretion.
No, no. What is the main function of this ureter? Ureter, this tube-like structure. What does it do?
Oh, from the kidney, it takes the urine.
So it would be bringing the urine from the kidney to
Yeah.
this Urinary bladder.
Oh.
Good. Good. What is the filtering unit of kidney?
Yeah, so that's the doubt I had, like how does the urine, how is the urine in the kidney?
Yeah, repeat again.
Yeah, so that's what my doubt is. How is the urine in the kidney?
Okay, okay. How is the urine filtered in the kidney?
Yeah.
Okay. You see, there are some very special structures present in the kidney called as nephron. That would be filtering the waste from the blood, filtering out the waste from the blood. That is called as nephron. That you don't have to study in detail. Just that's an interesting point which I have noted here. Just remember this line that there are filtering units present in the kidney. Like just like you have a sieve now, like just like you have a strainer using which you separate the tea leaves from the tea.
Yes, yes.
Similar to that, you can understand this. Like it's kind of that thing. It should be kind of separating, although its structure is different, but it would be doing the same function, separating out the waste from the blood. Okay. Hmm. Everyone try to write it down as fast as possible. We have to finish too many topics. Yes, everyone done.
Sir, done.
Done. All right, everyone now. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic then. Next topic, you had the urethra, by the way, right now. So from the urinary bladder, there will be an opening. Like as you can see in this one over here, this opening, the opening of the urinary bladder from where the urine would be coming. Right now, so that is the urethra basically. So that is urethra. If I were to show it, you can highlight it using a different color. So that is urethra. So talking about the function of the urethra, it would be simply a opening into the urinary bladder. Just let me take one more slide. So talking about urethra, give this topic urethra, URATHRA, and write down here. You have to write down this. So it is a tube that allows the urine to leave the body from urinary bladder. By the way, you guys think of this chat. It's why the urethra? Why the urethra? Okay, just write down this mesh. That we'll be learning later on. Just write down this mesh. Okay. Okay. Done.
Sir, done.
Okay. Next, we'll be learning about excretion in some other animals other than the humans. Right now. So different forms of organisms, different kind of organisms will be excreting different kind of waste, right? Different kind of organism excretes different kind of waste. So have you ever thought of this? Like generally you'd be aware of such things, basic things like generally we do observe that the waste of the bird would be usually white in color. huh? The waste of the fishes would be different. Waste of this elephant or mammals basically would be different. Why is it so? I want all of you to pay a bit attention to this diagram. The basic question is that why the waste of different animals have different why different animals have different kind of waste.
Sir,
Yes,
before this, you wrote some notes.
this thing about urethra.
Um, before that, sir, you have written something.
This thing only, this much.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
guess you haven't missed it. Okay. Okay, see, the basic reason is that different animals would be having different eating habits. They eat different kind of foods, right? Different animals would be eating different kind of foods right now, and their metabolism would be different. Their process of digestion would be somewhat different from each other right now. So for example, the birds or insects or reptiles or snails, their waste would consist uric acid in them. There would be high concentration of uric acid in them. So ever imagine that why birds poop is white in color? Ever thought about this question that why is it so that usually the bird poop is white? Because it contains a very high concentration of uric acid. So because of the presence of uric acid, the poop of the birds are usually white. Understood this thing, guys? Bird poop is
Sir,
white.
could you explain?
Yeah, I was saying that. I was saying this thing that particularly the poop of the waste of the birds, so particularly many insects and reptiles, it would be white in color because there is a very high concentration of uric acid present in their urine, right? So instead, not urine, I would say, instead of urine, their waste is uric acid. They would be excreting uric acid, and uric acid is basically a white substance. It's a white substance. Okay, no. So that is the thing actually. Also, this is very sticky also. So wherever it would be landing, it would kind of stick on that surface. Okay. Have you guys understood what I have said about the bird? Yeah. I said
Yes,
that
sir.
bird poop would be usually white because birds should be excreting uric acid. And uric acid is a white substance, right now? And that would be very sticky also. So the bird poop would be sticking on different surfaces. You would be, have observed that, I believe. Okay. Apart from the bird, most of the mammals like the sharks, some bony fishes, this mammal like this elephant, and we humans, right? Our waste would be containing urea. Our waste would be containing urea in it. Getting it now? Then most of the aquatic animals, most of the fishes, their waste would contain ammonia in them. Okay. So birds, I mean to say about this fish. So fish waste contains what do they contain? They contain ammonia. So hope you guys have understood this right now. So the fish would be excreting ammonia, which is the waste produced in the body. Okay, now. So hope that is clear. Is this topic clear to everyone what we have learned? So talking about the birds. So the birds, their poop is white. What is the reason behind that?
Sir, because there's in need of uric acid. Is it because of that? I remember.
Yeah, because of uric acid. Good.
Yeah.
Most mammals, most of
Sir, is
mammals,
it because there's less uric acid, or is it
high amount of uric acid.
high
Okay, no?
amount?
Okay. Then another question is that waste of mammals, what do they contain? Waste of mammals, look at the image. It contains urea,
Yeah.
particularly urea. Okay, now although some other things would be also present, but major waste present in major substance present in the waste of mammals would be urea. Okay, na? So urea is the main waste. Although uric acid is also present. Okay, it's not like uric acid is not present, but less uric acid is present. Less uric acid is present. So hope that is clear to everyone. Many times in our body also the concentration of the uric acid is increases. You might have heard of this, like in family or friends or somewhere you'd have learned that the blood of the person, the concentration of uric acid has increased. Thereby he would be suffering from some problems. Okay. So many mammals, including this elephant, including the humans, we would be excreting urea particularly. All right. Then talking about the fishes, the kind of waste that they would be secreting, that they would be excreting. What kind of waste do they excrete? Yes,
So ammonia.
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 Very good. That is ammonia. All right. Now, okay. Furthermore, you guys know that this ammonia has got a very great role to play in the case of soil fertilization. The ammonia is a very good substance for soil fertilization right now, because you know that ammonia is basically NH3. This is NH3. Ammonia, once it would be converted into nitrates and nitrites, and later on it would be converted into nitrogen. So that would be a very beneficial thing for the soil. So that you would be studying later on. In nitrogen cycle, you would be learning about that concept in detail. So the waste, the kind of substance present in the waste of the fish is basically ammonia. Okay. So that is the first, that is something. So urea is the major byproduct of ammonia metabolism in vertebrate animals, right? So, so the animals that you see over here, like this elephant, the fishes, do tell me, most of the fishes and the most of the mammals, do they have a backbone? Yeah. Look at the skeleton of the elephant, a
Yes.
skeleton of human beings, a skeleton of the bony fishes. They do have a backbone now,
Yes.
right? Good. So in their cases, what will be happening? The waste produced in their body, the waste produced in their body would be particularly either urea or ammonia. Getting it? But in most of the animals, like for example, you have examples of like birds, reptiles, some insects which do not have a backbone, which do not have backbone. Insects or reptiles or birds which do not have a backbone, in them the waste would be uric acid. So from that point also you can understand this. All right, no? So that is something which we have learned. Okay. Now one might think of this like, what is this urine basically made up of? Like in our body, the urine that is filtered out from, that is the waste product. So ever thought like what is it is basically, and why we see that there are different colors of urine? Hmm? Say for example, if a person is healthy and he would be excreting a normal urine, so in that normal urine there would be about 94 to 95% of water would be present in it. Getting it what I'm trying to say? So the major composition of urine is water, no? Right? Some amount of urea will also be present. Some amount of urea will also be present, like about 9 to 20 gram per liter. So in 1 liter of urea, 9 to 20 gram, I mean to say in 1 liter of urine, 9 to 20 gram of urea would be present, like that. Got this? So the major composition of the urine is water. Some amount of urea will be present in it, apart from some other things also, but that is really not important. Okay. I have one interesting question to me. You get to you guys. You guys tell me, what does the color of a urine indicate? Anyone think of this question? Thought about this question? Yes. The color of the urine. Like if someone is very much dehydrated, so his urine color will be darker yellow, no? Or not,
Yeah.
or kind of slightly orange in color if someone is suffering from dehydration. Yeah. So the color of the urine indicates two things. Indicates whether a person is suffering, whether the body of the person is normal, he is taking regular amount, good intake of water, or whether he is dehydrated. So when the person is normal, if a person is normal, meaning that he is taking sufficient amount of water, so the color of the urine would be usually pale yellow, light yellow, or sometimes transparent as well. But if the person is dehydrated, so thereby it would be dark yellow, or sometimes can be orange also. Got this now, what I'm trying to say? Okay. Apart from the yellow color or the orange color or the pale yellow color, there are some other colors of the urine also that can indicate different things, but we are not going there, right? Like in some cases, you guys know, even the color of the urine can be green. Ever thought about this? Yeah. Ever heard that the color of the urine of the person could be green? Huh? So if there's some infection in the urinary tract, if the urethra is infected or the urinary bladder is infected or urethra is infected, so in that case, the color of the urine can change to green. So hope you guys have understood this much what I have explained. So what is the major composition of the urine, guys? What is the major composition of urine?
Sir,
Yeah. Is it water or urea?
Or water.
Water, right? Right after water you have urea. Okay, no? All right then. Next we are going to learn about dialysis, right? Let us learn about dialysis, what is it and how it is basically being done. Okay. Sometimes what happens, the kidney of the people would fail to function, right? So there were people have to go through a procedure called as dialysis. It's a kind of a artificial kidney. It's a kind of artificial kidney. This machine that you see over here, uh, this is a machine. This machine that you see over here. It's an artificial kidney. Hmm. So what happens? We know that the kidney is purifying our blood. No, so kidney would be purifying your blood. But what if it fails to do so? If kidney fails to purify your blood, what is going to happen? Answer this question. What if kidney fails to purify the blood? So in that case, what will happen? Yes, Aman, Fatima, Priyanka, Suleiman, and Abu Bakr. What will happen if kidney fails to purify the blood? In that case, the waste will start to accumulate in your blood now, in the blood, right? If the waste were to start accumulating in the blood, so thereby it will disrupt the functioning of the organs. The body will start to collapse, right? That's what